Hmm? That's what he said. Hi everyone, I'm going to react to the Damako Reincarnated as the Slam Season 3 Episode 5, Meeting of Both Sides. Oh, yeah, I was trying to think, like, who's meeting? And why not? But then you have Requiem that's supposed to be going to, I guess, to meet the Holy Church or whatever and give information as to what has happened. Oh my goodness. Diablo has not heard back from him, but he feels like he's still alive. And then I believe at the end of the episode, you have Hinata meeting with, I guess, Holy Knights. I'm assuming they are Holy Knights. Maybe that's what this meeting is about. I have no clue. You also had Gaijin and what's his name? Starts with a V. Create this device, and that's gonna be absorbing the mana in the air, and then just basically protecting everybody from monsters spawning. What else? They talked about a whole bunch of stuff. But yeah, I feel like these episodes are sort of like setting up what's about to happen. Although I'm not quite sure how everything's gonna be connected. They also talked about who was behind what was happening, if there was just like one mastermind, but they came to the conclusion that no, it's probably different people, different parties whose interests were aligned, and now, but it's not just one person. So that's what happened last episode. Before we get into this one, if you guys have a reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting on Patreon at patreon.com/feelmini. And now let's start this episode, and here we go.
Okay guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comments in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review.
Oh yeah, Veldora wants to unleash his powers. He's been suppressing his powers, his aura, and he wants to be able to unleash it because it's hard on him.
待たせたわね。それでは始めましょう。
おいおい、遅れてきたのに偉そうだね。
不敬ですよ、サーレ殿。おお小僧、団長に文句があるなら相手になってやるぜ。うん。
サーレ、変わりたいのならいつでもこの地位を譲ってあげるわ。ただし、実力を試させてもらうけど。
You won't be able to compete.
魔王を相手に商売だと？
それよりもベルドラだ。今のところ暴れ出す気配がないようだが。
魔物の国は予想以上の発展ぶりを見せておりました。街道は美しく整備され、安全も守られておりました。魔王リムルが人との友好を望んでいるというのは嘘ではなさそうです。そう。それでベルドラはその存在を確認できませんでした。
となると、ベルドラが復活したというのはやはり間違い。
信託は絶対よ。
Who's the Oracle?
ライバル関係にある大国ファルムスが傾くと、今後はますますイングラシアの勢力が力を持ちそうです。
それで僕の番だけど、これが本命なんだろ？
ええ、そうよ。だからあなたに任せたの。
Trusted what to him.
新王エドワルドは腕利きの傭兵をかき集めているようだね。
To do what?
徴兵も始まっているみたいだし、僕としては内乱が起きる前兆じゃないかと睨んでいる。新王エドワルドが接触した相手を洗い出した。評議会の重鎮に自由組合の幹部、それに東の商人たち。
Yuki.
新王エドワルドには戦争賠償を支払う意思はない。ルルがそれを想定しないほどのバカだとは思えない。あの時、話を聞いておけば少しは。
But you didn't want to.
いえ、今はそれよりも商人が何か不審な動きをしていなかった。
なんで商人？グレンだ。商業都市で東の商人について何か聞けなかったか？
そう、人がそんなに気になるってなら、もう一度きっちりと調べてみるさね。お願いするわ。商人の言葉に耳を貸してはダメよ。任せな。 詳しい話を聞いてくる。
She being on the up and up.
こうなると生存者だったレイヒム大司教から話を聞きたいな。
ベルドラを魔王リムルが交渉してなだめたという噂もありますが、これの判断も難しいですね。
話しておくけど、神ルミナスより神託が降りた。暴風竜を御せるのが魔王リムルである。故に魔王リムルに手出しするのはまかりならぬ。だそうよ。はっきりと告げておくわ。今回の件、我々は魔王とはことを構えないものとします。
重大聖人である僕らなら魔王にも遅れは取らない。
しかし今回は魔王だけでなく暴風竜までいます。
かといって
神託は絶対よ。逆らうことは許さない。
Mm-hmm.
それにファルムスを放置するというのも的外れ。
それでは魔王リムルの行動を黙認するのですかい？
その通りよ。魔王リムルは人類との敵対を望まぬと宣言した以上ではリムルの粛清に失敗。すでに敵だとみなされている可能性が高い今、彼らの行動は黙認するしかないでしょうね。だから全ては私の独断だったと言い張るつもりよ。日向様。
What does that mean? She gonna be stripped of her title or something or other? I don't know.
おそらく彼はこちらとの戦いまでは望まないでしょう。
そこまで信用できる相
Oh,
手な
Rimuru,
のかい？
okay.
それに元は私と同じく異世界人だったそうよ。
異世界人だっただって？冗談だろ？
今となっては少しだけ彼に悪いことをしたと思うわ。どういうことですか？彼らから魔物が人に化け周辺の国をたぶらかしていると聞いたわ。そしてその魔物リムルこそが私の恩師の仇だってね。そして今は魔王になっている彼とことを構えるのは得策ではないということ。仕返しを考えても不思議じゃないさね。
He won't.
ともかく一度話し合いに出向こうと思っているわ。
無茶だ。危険ですよ。罠にはめられて殺されるかもしれません。
深刻なことにはならないはず。報告ではリムルはかなりのお人よしだという。
Yes, he is. We love him.
虫のいい話でしょうけど、こちらも本音で話せば分かり合えるかもしれない。
Yes, you will.
やっと来たわね。入りなさい。
We're here, move.
ファルムスの大司教レイヒム、召集に応じまかり越しました。
Who be that? Is it the ball that? Nope, somebody else. Okay. What y'all?
息災か。どうした？何を驚いている？
Are those the angels? Because they've been mentioning angels in a while, something or other. I don't know.
あの人たちは誰だい？
失礼ですよサーレ。こちらは七王の御方々です。
Okay.
あの伝説の
Whatever that means.
を育てたこともあるっていう？
Oh.
ええ、その通りよ。私に七葉の試練を与えた連中。もっとも彼らの技術なんて私のユニークスキル超えるものでコピーできてしまった。断るごとに邪魔しに来る老害でしかない。それで本日は何のご用なのでしょう？
そう警戒するでない。
They used to listen to what? Okay.
私は愚かでした。何が起きておるというのだ。恐ろしい。あの手で新たなる魔王を誕生させてしまったのです。日曜師グラン様が得意とする陽光魔法に似ておるな。
魔法ではなく物理ね。陽光を反射させて収束させたのでしょう。でなければ容易に結界で防げるはずだもの。
恐ろしいのはその後でした。次の瞬間、戦場が静寂に包まれたのです。
どういう意味？
いた2万の軍勢、その生き残った者たちがその瞬間に死んだのです。助かったのは私とラーゼン殿とエドマリス王のみ。
カタストロフ。
いまいましい邪竜め。上質な食料である人類が滅ぼされてはかなわんから仕方なく保護することにしたのよ。
Oh, so she was behind him? being sealed?
該当するのはベルドラと2人の覚醒魔王。ロード・オブ・ダークネス、ギー・クリムゾンとデストロ、ミリムナー。
伝承にある2人の大魔王と同じように大量の魂を得た可能性が高い。
つけ、魔王リムルが元人間で人類との共存を願っているなら無理に戦う必要はないはずだ。
ためらわずにほふったのが事実なら紛れもない脅威。このまま魔王リムルを信じてもいい。
Is the crystal ball gonna come into play?
その件については私に
Did they give him a ball?
ヒムよ、他に伝言はないのか？
そういえばこれも
See, about to say.
魔王リムルより日向様への伝言だとか。
私に
相手してやるよ。俺とお前の一騎打ちでな。
That's what he said.
魔王の野望を打ち砕いてご覧に入れましょう。
おいおい、君は剣の腕は確かだが頭の方には問題があるようだね。
なんだと？
しかも覚醒しているとなればここは穏便に申し出を受ける方がいいと思うな。
そうよ、あるの。それに向こうには暴風竜もいます。どうしたものかしら。邪魔なクレイマンを消したから次は私の番ということ。それにどうしてアーズは預かってるって知ってたのかし
Did they change it?
道相手から指名された以上私が出向くしかない。
Like, did they manipulate the crystal ball or whatever the message?
その決断やよし。
神ルミナスのご加護がお前を守るであ
They're
る。
trying to get rid of her?
お前ならば倒せるだろうよ。
They're trying to get rid of
だ
her.
がヒナタよ、お前は忘れている。
さよ、あの邪竜の存在をな。
いかなる攻撃も通用しないのだ。お前にこれを授けよう。
このドラゴンバスターをな。
狙いはベルドラを始末させること。差し違えてくれればとでも思っているんでしょ
Did
う。
not say that? They're trying to get rid of her.
もしもの場合はその剣がお前を守るであろう。
Should the worst come to pass, the sword will protect you? Huh? Wouldn't the worst be her being her dying? I don't know. Whatever.
なんとか思いとどまっては。
くどいわね。それに心配しなくても。今回も大丈夫よ、ニコラウス。何も心配いらないわ。リムルさん、日向坂口がこっちに向かってきています。
一人で来てる？本当か？
聖騎士が4名、日向に追従するように動き出しました。
たった4名だと？
大きな剣を携えているので話し合いという雰囲気ではなさそうです。
そうなの？俺のメッセージも空振りだったか。
リムル様、ご報告が。
ど
Rayhim?
うした？珍しく神妙な。何があった？
レイヒムが死にました。死因は不明ですがおそらくは殺されたものと思われます。
By who?
同時にファルムス王国周辺国家に悪魔の謀略によって大司教が殺害されたという伝聞が出回っております。数日の間に新王エドワルドに合流するものと。
So that's his game. A Yuki's game.
このタイミングで？
So you have Hinata, you have the meeting with the knights, the 10 saints, whatever. Everybody gives the report. At the end of it, they're coming to the conclusion, okay, we're not going to do anything against Rimuru. Rayhim comes in, tells them what happened during the war and everything. And they were like, so this guy is even more dangerous, or why not? But they're still like, okay, we're not going to do anything. And then those three from the 7 days clergy, okay, these people have so many, okay, whatever. They come in, and apparently they're the ones that train heroes, and they, excuse me, that ordeal that Valentine told her to go through and whatnot, that if she goes through it, then she's gonna face him or something or other, and then she faced her, and then now she's like subservient to Valentine, whatever. Those 3 of them showed up there, and then when Rayham finished speaking to them, they're like, okay, was there another message? Basically, they knew about the ball that Rimuru gave them. And when Hinata was asking herself, okay, how did they know about it? And I'm like, okay, because the message itself is like, I'll take you on. Rimuru saying, I'll take you on like one-on-one or something or other like that. And then Hinata's like, okay, how did they know? So I'm thinking, okay, did they somehow change Rimuru's message and it's not really what he said originally? But then when they go back to Rimuru, it seems like that's exactly what he said, but he was probably thinking that she was gonna take it another way, not like a fight, real fight. But I don't know. I'm gonna assume that that's exactly what he said, but then he didn't actually mean let's fight, but something else. I don't know. So those people are like, okay, what's the message? They tell him, and then Hinata's like, okay, I'm gonna go and meet him. And there was one side of the table among the knights that were really, really trying to protect her. Don't go. It's sort of like a suicide mission. And then there's the other side. They're sort of like so these people, whatever. That I guess they're also concerned about her, but they're not that concerned, you know. And then you have those clergy people that the way they were speaking to her, I could tell that they're trying to get rid of her, because when Hinata they showed the flashback of when she was going through that ordeal with them, and she said that she usurped their powers and something or other like that. Clearly they have an animosity against her. They don't like her. They want to get rid of her. So when Rimuru said, okay, let's go one-on-one, and they're trying to use that opportunity to get rid of her, basically, because they're like, okay, when she met him the first time around, she couldn't defeat him, even though Rimuru escaped. He was really struggling against her, but she couldn't defeat him. And now he's a demon lord, and he was able to kill all those 20,000 people in one instant and whatnot. So they know that he's awakened. And then you see her thinking, okay, Valentine has not been able to do anything against Guy and against Milem, and now there's Veldora there, and then there's also Rimuru, who they're like, brothers, friends, best friends, and then it's like, okay, you have these incredibly powerful people, and now you're sending me to go there, and then you're giving me this dragon sword or whatnot to kill Veldora. Like, the way they were speaking, even Hinata figured it out that they're trying to get rid of her, and they want her to kill Veldora as well. They're hoping that both Veldora and her will just disappear. And it's like, okay, she's willing to go because her interactions with Rimuru and everything that she's heard about Rimuru tells her that he's not the kind of person that just wants to kill everybody. He's a good-natured person. So I don't think she feels like she's in danger when she goes to meet Rimuru. But then when Sokka was telling Rimuru about Hinata being on her way, and at first she was just thinking, okay, it's just Hinata. But then she notices those 4 knights as well following her. And then Diablo comes in telling Rimuru that there was this rumor being spread around. First of all, that Rayham died. Okay, I did not see that happen. Rayham died. There's this rumor going around that basically Rimuru is the one that killed him. And then the nations around Falmouth are sort of like gathering forces. And during this episode, they were basically talking about the new King Edward, I believe is his name, and the fact that he's trying to incite a civil war. And then they said, if I understood correctly, they said that Edward is sort of like in cahoots with Yuki, which I'm assuming this is what he said he was going to do to Rimuru, in the first episode of the season, I believe. So, is that Yuki's plan to, okay, we kill Reiham? I wonder who killed Reiham, and I wonder if those clergy people are also working with Yuki on this. And then they're also mentioning the merchants of the East that are also embroiled in this. So you have them killing Reiham, spreading rumors about Rimuru being behind it. You have those nations sort of like rising up to fight. And it's like, basically they're trying to create a war, I guess. Ruki is trying to create a war, trying to rally all these nations to go to war against Rimuru. And I'm like, first of all, Rimuru is now a demon lord, right? And they're like, okay, if you attack a demon lord, the other demon lords are not gonna just sit back and relax about it. I think they mentioned something similar while they were discussing the nights, while they were discussing stuff, that I guess there's some kind of solidarity between the demon lords. So if you try to rise up and face Rimuru and whatnot, then the other demon lords are not gonna just, especially Milim. No way she's just gonna sit back and let you do what you want to do. So I don't know what the ultimate goal is in this, but clearly there's something brewing. And yeah. Well, Veldora has been wanting to unleash his aura, right? And with Hinata coming in with the Dragon Buster or whatever, I guess that's gonna give him the opportunity to fight and unleash his aura and release himself. Then again, they're like, okay, if you do that, then that's gonna create a whole bunch of destruction. So I guess the reason why Veldora was locked up, I guess, in the cave was because he was killing humans, and humans are basically a source of food, I guess, for Valentine, and he's trying to stop him from killing them, and that's why he sent she was behind the hero that sealed him up, and or something, right? Am I getting that right? I don't know. Is there anything else that happened this episode? I kind of want to go into the next episode, but I have something else to do. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to see my reaction to the next episode, the link is going to be in the pinned comment, so you just click on it and you can watch it right now. I'll see you next time. Bye. Quand je ferai fortune, je te paierai la lune et même toutes les étoiles du ciel, ma petite